Ciao everyone!
Hi everyone!
Welcome to Cook and Chat. This is
Ettore Riccobono and
Federico Riccobono,
Italian father and son cooking together to have fun! Va bene, bravo Federico. Okay, what are we going to do today?
We will cook a typical Roman pasta, the tradition that is called cacio e pepe.
Fa la stupida stasera, dai una mano a fare tesi e ballamo figlio mio, dai! E forza, dai! No. Va bene, wonderful Roman song that really has inside
the Roman culture,
the glamour and the beauty and the sensations that Rome as a city can provide to the world, the holy city and all that, we know that. Now, today we're going to cook this pasta that Federico said, cacio e pepe. Cacio e pepe is a typical Roman recipe, very easy to make, I mean absolutely easy, molto facile, facile da fare, to prepare, da preparare. Only 3 ingredients. I've seen people, this I want to say, you know, right? Yeah, we've seen people on YouTube and in other, like in TV shows, preparing this pasta with things like butter. I was like dying. Butter, burro. You cannot put butter. Butter is fat. You have to avoid it. The Italians use extra virgin olive oil. We'll put just some raw olive oil at the very end, alla fine, della ricetta. And now I will say, why don't we try to make it so we show people how to do it. You show the ingredients.
So we have this type of pasta that is called the gnocchetti. And what the? This type of pasta is called gnocchetti, black pepper and pecorino cheese.
Alright, pecorino cheese. Very important. This is another thing I wanted to remind, because people sometimes in this recipe use pecorino cheese along with Parmesan cheese. No, please. You have to make it with pecorino cheese. It's a Roman dish. Don't mix it with other type of cheese. This recipe only needs one type of cheese. It's less fat and it's tastier. Okay. Also, we forgot the broth. We have to make a vegetable broth. Has to be organic, possibly, as we do. You know, we only use organic ingredients, and this is going to help you out to prepare the pasta in the beginning. And now we're going to show you that. Va bene, cominciamo. We begin.
Let's start.
Una padella, a pan, a frying pan. What we do is we put fire on, va bene, and we put some broth inside. Okay? Repeat it again. Ragazzi, we put the pasta, see, inside the pan like this, and we cook it on the frying pan. That's what we do. We don't do as most people do. You know, they prepare a water pan, then they heat and boil the water, and then they put the pasta inside. Look, fai vedere questo, Fede, così, guarda. Go ahead. And so we cook that with water, not with butter, with broth and water.
So this pasta is a typical Roman recipe that it's a very ancient tradition, and even in the book, a very famous book, Trip to Italy, the writer Gluten said...
No, scusate, it's not called gluten. It's called Goethe.
Goethe. The pronunciation is difficult. And he said that this was actually his favorite recipe. So...
Okay, so at some point, you know, once the pasta is cooking, it'll take 2 minutes depending on the brand of the gnocchietto that you get. I didn't say about gnocchietto, didn't I, regista?
Yes.
Did I say gnocchietto, not to use gnocchietto for bucatini?
No, you didn't say that.
Ho dimenticato, I'm sorry, forgot. You
see, this is variation.
As you see, we're very spontaneous, we're not making very much preparation, but let me tell you this. First of all, I'm putting pepper, right? Black pepper, right now. You put black pepper as you're cooking the pasta, whatever pasta you have. Now I'm going to tell you why I'm using gnocchetti. This is not spaghetto, you see. Most people make cacio pepe pasta with bucatini or spaghetti. On my opinion,
No.
wrong. No. Sbagliato. Wrong. Sbagliato. Wrong. Sbagliato. Wrong. Sbagliato. Wrong.
Okay.
Totally wrong.
Okay, alright.
Madonna, don't get me mad on the food situation. You see, gnocchietto is spectacular and adapts to this kind of recipe. Look, come closer. Come closer, Luana.
Taste gets very better with this type of pasta.
Bravo.
Very better.
Bravo. Perché? Why? Perché? Perché you see the water? Once we're going to put the cheese, everything is going to melt together. The pasta, the spaghetto, stretches along and divides the flavor. It's good for certain recipes, especially some recipes that are very oily. But once you're using the cheese, you want the gnocchietto or any short pasta will actually get the cheese on top of it. And the melt, the blend and the flavor will melt in your mouth and be very powerful. Giusto?
Yeah, absolutely.
Potente,
Alright.
powerful, potente,
Yeah, even
powerful, potente!
Alright! And the gnocchietto is even a type of pasta that it's very soft when you eat it, so it's better with the type of recipes that need like a good flavor, like the cacio e pepe recipe.
So, what have you learned today in school this year about Goethe? Okay, let's forget that. Let's forget
Better.
that. Gluten. Va bene, bravo ragazzo. È bravo, Tutto sommato è bravo ragazzo. Allora, eccoci qua. A questo punto, we're going to taste, right? Just one gnocchietto. You gotta tell me if it's ready, se è pronto. Gnocchietto pronto, sì o no? Bello di papà! Bello di papà! Vai.
Almost.
Almost.
Just 1 second it's ready.
1 second. Va bene. Okay, here we are. Okay, look, come closer. Regista! Regista! Come closer! Look. See?
Good.
It's going to get very creamy. Now, Regista, you have to really be close because we're about to get to the very end. Alla fine della ricetta of the recipe. Fantastico, let's make this pasta dance! Roma è bella, siete stati a Roma? Have you been to Rome? Rome is fantastic, especially if you go around on a bike or on a scooter. I think it's the most beautiful scene in the world. Let me tell you that. I mean, I love the world in general, but Rome gives the sensations that are unique. Ci siamo pronti? Federico, pass me the cheese, please. Okay. See? We are ready. Luana, you come closer. See, we're looking at this. You want it to be like this. You see, a little creamy. You want some of the broth like this, see? Because the cheese, that's how the cheese is going to touch the water, then it's going to turn into a cream. Okay, let me do this. Okay, at this point, we do this. And there is a magic trick. Remember, don't put any Parmesan cheese, just pecorino, please. Please. Okay, excuse me, I go fast. At this point, you stop the fire. And as a magic, you turn your pasta like this. You see? In very little time, this will turn into a cream. And this trick is going to provide the best pasta in the world. La migliore pasta del mondo. So simple. So simple. Look. Come, look at the cream. Look at the cream. Look, this is not water anymore. Now it's cream. The cheese has turned into a cream. Pronti? Federico, la assaggiamo?
Yeah,
we
right.
taste it.
The olive oil? You said that you put it olive oil in the end.
Very drop. You know what? You want to make it really light. No butter, no olive oil today. Because you can do that. Nothing is going to change. The cheese is already giving this pasta all you need. Tutto quello di cui ha bisogno. All the pasta needs. Okay? There you go. And if you have guests, ospiti, you can also decide to...
At the end, if you're not so exuberant like him, you can even put some raw olive oil on it. Or you can do it like this.
Okay.
Your choice.
Look at this. We put some pepper around, so you make your dish. You decorate in a way,
So the dish is done.
The dish is done.
Can I try?
Of course, honey. There you go. Let's see. Pronti? Come close. How is it?
Fantastic.
I like it.
Guys, this is delicious.
Ok.
Bye everyone.
Ragazzi,
From Cook and Chat, we say bye.
alla prossima ricetta. Mua!